And welcome back to my sensational channel. I'm Natasha Wilkinson, your independent sensory consultant. Today's an exciting day. Our new catalogue gets released today. I'm excited. Are you? And in regards to our new catalogue, I thought it would be time for us to take a run through of all the scents that are going to be released in this catalogue. Now, there are lots of them. So, this video will be split up into their family categories. That's my son in the background that you can hear. And today we will start with the new releases. The first one is Black Salt and Cypress. It's a ash grey coloured wax. Sensi describe it as coastal cypress mingles with cool marine waters while a touch of black salt swirls in the breeze. The first time you smell this on cold scent, I get like a peppery type of smell, a bitey, peppery smell in the back of my throat. And then that marine water comes through. I think if you warm this, you'll get more of that fresh note, but that black salt cypress is very predominant in this smell. And black salt and cypress has been categorized into the fresh category. The next one is chili mango, and it's an orange colored wax. And Sensi described chili mango as just sliced mango with juicy peach, go a little rogue with a sassy hint of chili. You get a warm, fruity, tropical smell with this. You can definitely smell the mango and you can definitely smell the peach. And I think that warmness comes from the chili. I think the chili might be a little bit more pronounced on warming this, but the overall scent I first smell is that tropical, fruity smell from the mango and the peach. Next one is Blooming Beach. It's been put into the floral category. It's a pinky coloured wax, and Sensi describe it as the surf's up and the sun's out as notes of beach roses, blush peony, join sea jasmine and usher in the fun. It's very sweet. You get the roses and you get the peony at the forefront, and the jasmine give it that sweetness. The next one is Cocoa Lime. It has been put into the citrus category, and it's a bright green wax. And it's described as coconut milk and creamy vanilla get energized with a citrus splash of fresh lime. At the forefront of this, you definitely smell the lime. It is very fresh. It is very tangy. Definitely what you get out of a citrus family type scent, but then it kind of mellows out with the coconut milk, giving it a gentle sweetness. The next one in the new release are Coconut, Coast and Seagrass. This is like a topazy blue coloured wax, and it's described as sweet beach coconut and botanical seagrass mingle over a perfect stretch of warm sand. On first smell, I definitely get the coconut. It gives a very beachy vibe, but I still only tend to smell the coconut in this one, even though it gives that beachy vibe. I think warming this, some of the other beachy vibe that you get from it will come through and be more predominant. The next one is Life in Bloom, and it's a pinky coloured wax, and it has been described as an energizing breath of fresh air swirls with just picked freesia and dewy greens. And this has been put into the floral category. This is quite a fresh scent. I can definitely smell that fresh air and the dewy greens. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly powdery that you get from a lot of floral scents. So for those who like lighter, fresher scents and don't like overly florally scents, you might like Life in Bloom. The next one is Herb Your Enthusiasm, and it is like a khaki green coloured wax, and it has been described as wild fern, garden mint, and a sprinkling of crushed herbs will thrill botanical lovers everywhere. And it's been put into the fresh category. This is a very earthy scent. I can definitely smell the wild fern and that garden mint give it a little bit of a zing, but the crushed herbs then bring it back down into the earthy smell that you can get. The next one is Red Pear and Pomegranate, and this is like an orangey red wax. Okay, this is very sweet, very fruity. Scentsy describe it as sweet tart notes of pomegranate and rhubarb are polished by crisp, energizing red pear. But it is a crisp sweetness. It's not a sweetie sweetness, if that makes sense. If you liked Dazzling Pomegranate, that is being discontinued today. This is very similar. I actually put Dazzling Pomegranate into my Scentsy Club, but when I smelt this, because I needed to do some adjustments with my Scentsy Club, trying to decide what I wanted to keep, what I didn't with the Scentsy Club changes, I thought this is similar. Should I take out Dazzling Pomegranate? Should I keep it in? I actually asked my 10-year-old son, who loves to smell the waxes, loves to try the waxes. He agreed that both of them smelt very similar. I asked him which one he preferred. He actually preferred this new one, which is Red Pear and Pomegranate. So that kind of made the decision for me. Dazzling Pomegranate got the boot out of my Scentsy Club. The only difference I find with this compared to Dazzling Pomegranate has a bit more of a sweetness, whereas this has a bit more of a crisper smell. Okay, the next one is Here Comes the Sunflowers. It's a yellowy coloured wax, and it has been put into the floral category. And Scentsy described this one as sun-kissed petals and fruity musk celebrate all things spring with a sweet pop of strawberry. You can definitely smell a floral note to this, but it's again not a sweet floral note. It's the floral note you do get from sunflowers and mountains, and I think also the musk, tones down that floral note. I don't really get the strawberry, but I think again this is one upon warming you might get more of the sweet notes, whereas this is more of a on cold smell to me, very powdery, very fresh burst floral scents. And the last one in the new release is Twilight Forest, and this is a dark topazy blue colour. It's been put into the woods category, and it's been described as bold floral notes of orange blossom, wild lavender, deepened by a bed of twilight moss. Again, this is a very earthy scent. I can definitely get that mossy, earthy scent. It kind of reminds me going through a rainforest where you get that dewy, earthy note from the grounds of a rainforest. I get a slight hint of the lavender. And it is quite nice. It is not overly powerfully with just that saturating woods scent that you normally get in your woods category, but a really nice earthiness in it. And they are the new releases in this category. Tomorrow we will go through the holiday scents. If I were to choose my favourite in this new release category, I would probably go Blooming Beach for the winner, which was the Beach Roses, Blush Peony and Sea Jasmine. So that would be my first for the winner. Now my son has decided he's going to join in the conversation. As you can see, he's enjoying a chocolate biscuit. So, and the cat's beside me on the other end trying to grab all these testers. So I think it is time for me to go. Thank you for joining in my sensational channel. Please hit like or subscribe if you want to see more of these sensational videos. And I will see you in the next video when we describe the holiday scents. Thank you.